confirmation, select sign up, select looking room, enter the 10-digit mobile number at which you would like to be contacted, select the terms and condition box and click on sign in with Facebook. Enter your Facebook account password. BestRoomies takes your age, gender and likes to help you find the right roommate. Then enter the 6-digit OTP which arrives at your phone number, and after you enter the OTP, just click on verify and your account is created. All you need to do now is finish the dashboard. You can start by entering a cover pic which will personalize your profile, and then you can enter the college or office you're working at. This will help you find compatible people with work timings, and then you can enter the top 3 professional interests. You might find people having similar goals as you via this checkboxes. Then you can enter the rental details, your occupancy you're open to, the number of people you are, the budget you have for your rental accommodation, how much you're willing to pay as rent and how much you're willing to pay as a security deposit. Then you can share your expected living costs, so that people having similar budget might contact you, and you can look for an accommodation together. You can also enter your top 3 personal interests, stuff you would like to do during your free time, so that you can make your free time worthwhile, and give a brief introduction about yourself. You can talk about your likes, your expectations, how you want your roommate living to be, so that you can find people having similar thoughts as you. This is just an example. You can always create your own. You can enter the date you're planning to move in, and then you can enter your social links, which people might browse to know more about you. It's an optional field, it's up to you. You can share the assets you own. Again, this is an optional field. This might help share assets amongst each other. Somebody can say bike, somebody can say bicycle. In the accommodation tab, you can select the types of accommodation open to relocate to. You can select a flat, you can select a PG, and also most importantly, you can select up to 3 locations you're open to relocate. You might not find, sometimes you might not find the person with the same exact location as your first preference, but maybe the right roommate will have, and you will have a second location as the same preference. So this helps widen your options to relocate. Then you can enter the indoor amenities you're looking for. Probably looking for a semi-furnished with a sofa or an AC. These are options. This will help others know what you're looking at. Similarly, in outdoor amenities you're looking for, maybe a market be nearby, maybe it have bike parking, maybe it have metro nearby, and so on and so forth. A lifestyle, you can let people know about your food preferences. Probably you're a party person or not, probably you want friends to come over to your place or not. These are your lifestyle options. You can upload images which display the best of you. You can share your best photos to help find the right roommates, help attract the right people in your life. And finally, you can share something which has not been entered so far. Maybe your timing requirements, maybe you have a food requirement, something which you've forgotten before. You can always enter here. After that, you can just save it and just click on publish, and your listing has been published. There you are, Rohit Dhoni, with your information, your first location you were looking to move, and other people who are out there with similar requirements. This is your profile. Other roommates can browse through your profile and know more about you, and they can browse through everything you have shared with them. and you can go back to and shortlist people you're looking to move. Maybe there are people who you are interested in having a conversation with. You can just shortlist them based on the locations they've provided, and just you can go back to your dashboard, and in the dashboard you can just go back to the my shortlisted tab or shortlisted tab, and here you find your shortlisted roommates. You can click on the chat icon and you can send them a message. You can let them know that you're interested. They'll get an SMS that you messaged them. You can also video chat with them. If they're online, you can click on the video chat icon and video chat with them. And then you can browse through the landlords by just selecting. Every time you select a search parameter, just click on search and the results are enlisted. And you can go through the landlord listings available, and you can shortlist landlords who interest you, who you're interested in having a conversation based on the location they've shared, or the budget, or the accommodation features, and then you can just again go back to your shortlisted tab and have message your landlords as well. You can let them know, hi, I'm interested in your property, and again you can do a video chat. You having a spare room in your apartment and looking for a roommate, you can select having room and enter your phone number at which you can be contacted, and select the terms and conditions and sign in with Facebook. You can enter your Facebook account username and password. We take user gender, user likes from Facebook. Then you can enter the 6-digit OTP which has come to your mobile number and select verify. And then you can click on finish to enter dashboard of your profile. You can begin by entering the office or the college you're studying or working at, and also your position and your timings, which will help people know compatible information about you. You can select the available occupancy type and the number of people you're looking for, and the rent which you're expecting the roommates to pay, along with the security deposit. You can mention the expected living costs at your place, so that roommates have an idea about the total net expenditure. Next, you can enter your top 3 professional interests, stuff you would like to talk with your roommates, having similar goals. You can also enter the top 3 personal interests they have, and also enter the move-in date. You can now talk a little bit about yourself, your goals for the future, like preparing for CAT, UPSC, any exam or any goal you have, so that you might find people who have similar goals as you or are in the similar field. You can also share your social links which you might want to share with your potential roommates, and the assets you have or are willing to share. Next, in the accommodation field, you can begin by uploading a cover pic to your profile, which will personalize your profile and attract the right people. You can start by mentioning the type of property your accommodation is, then enter the address of your property. You can start by entering the nearest location of your property, and then you can drag and drop the pointer to identify the correct address. There you go. And then you can mention the landmark nearby, and then you can talk about the indoor amenities available at your accommodation, maybe fully furnished, and other facilities available. Similarly, outdoor amenities which are available in your accommodation. Similarly, you could talk about the lifestyle, for example, food habits, maybe parties allowed or not, friends can visit, helper available, etc. You can then upload the pictures of your property, which will help attract roommates to your vacancy. You can then mention anything you missed or anything you'd like people to know, and you can just quickly save it and then publish your posting. And there you go, all the postings are available here. The location is browsable at the bottom, so the people can judge you. You can also shortlist people who are looking for an accommodation who match your interests. You can use the filters accordingly. You can just go to your shortlisted tab, and then you can click on the chat icon, and you can just quickly message them saying that, hey, if you're looking for a place, you can let me know, and you can, and if the person replies, you can click on a video chat icon, and when both of you click on the video chat icon, a video call will transpire, and you can talk with your potential roommates. Oops, there we are. Oops, sorry. I'm just giving an example. I'll show you how to quickly post your property after sign up. Select flats, enter the mobile number. You can go through the terms and conditions. They're fairly easy. And this, I'll just show you using mobile number. You can select a password which you can easily remember. Then you can enter your name, which the tenant can contact you with. I'm just giving you an example here. Click on sign up. You'll get a 6-digit PIN code to your mobile number, which you can enter over here. Just click on verify and click on finish. You're on the dashboard page. Just you can upload a profile picture. Profile picture helps in gaining trust. You can crop your picture to your convenience. Once the profile picture is uploaded, you can go ahead and fill the details. You can select the type of property you have. You can give a reference name to your property. This is not visible to the tenants. It's for your own reference for multiple properties. You can select the gender you're willing to rent to. Under the rental details, you can say what options of occupancy, single occupancy or sharing at your convenience. You can select the number of people you're looking to rent, your monthly expected rent, and the security deposit you're expecting for your property. And the miscellaneous charges, you can let the tenants know expected costs, which helps tenant judge, the overall monthly expenditure they'll have. It's very useful if you have a cost benefit. You can let the tenants know about the timing restriction or no timing restriction. You can also let them know if you have a timing restriction, these are the preferred timing. If a police verification is needed, documents which you would need to rent to the tenant. You can select according your, you can mention the lock-in period in full month or half month period. You can let the tenant know about the notice period should they leave the property. You can give a brief introduction about yourself. It really helps in creating a good relationship, a good first introduction, and what your expectations are from your potential tenants. You can let them know the date it is available from. You can let the tenant know about your social profiles if you wish to. If you do not wish to, you can just leave it blank or just enter // Even leaving blank is fine. I'm just showing you for example. The phone number, if you're particular that your phone number is be visible to the tenants, then you can select it. If you want it to yourself, you can choose so. You can enter your email ID, which will be visible to the tenant. You can select a cover photo for your property. Here you can enter the address of your property. Your property address, you can choose the locality nearest to your house. If it's not visible in the drop down, then you can pull the icon to correctly identify your property. You can give it a house number and details. It is very user friendly. You can drag and drop the icon as nearest to your property as possible. In the indoor amenities, you can mention what amenities the tenants will be facilitated with. Outdoor amenities as available. In the lifestyle, you can mention what kind of lifestyle you would want the tenants to have. For example, smoking not allowed. Then finally, most importantly, pictures help people judge a property. We suggest outside picture and then inside pictures. You can upload them. And then you can add if any detail you've forgotten, you'd like people to know, which you've not mentioned earlier. This is just a check earlier. You can save your profile, click on publish. Then you can either look at your listings, or you can see where your listing is amongst all listings, and there you are, all listings. If you scroll down, your property is visible, and also the location of your property is visible. You're the first one. The tenant can use different filters to zero in on your property, and then the tenant will click on your profile to see your information in detail. Here you are, your phone number which is visible to tenants, your email ID, and all the details. The tenant will be able to see everything in a neat format. He or she can also click on the photos to see it in a bigger scale of your property, and contact you immediately. Should you have a multiple properties, all you need to do is just go back to your dashboard. Once you're back in dashboard, just scroll up to the header section, click on your first property, and you can just say add new. So this helps in identifying adding second property. If you have, you can select the details, you can enter the details of the second property as you entered similarly for the first property. You can select the preferences as you have done already for the first property. Same process. The idea is that in dashboard you just have to update your details and you can see the uh, changes immediately. You just have to save it, publish it, and these changes are visible to all tenants. It's a very easy um, interface. The idea is to make it as easy as possible for our landlords to manage the ads for their properties. You can enter the cover photo as you want it to be for the second property. You can enter the address for the second property as required, and again enter the amenities for the second property as available. Click on lifestyle, click on the changes you want, add the pictures for your second property, and then add anything else. For example, you can call timings and all. Just publish, and here you are. You can see all the both the properties published. It's a very easy interface for you to deal with. PG landlords, I'll quickly show you how to post your PG to get tenants. Click on sign up, select PG. You can enter your mobile number. Then after entering your mobile number, you select the terms and conditions. You can select Facebook or mobile number. With mobile number, enter a password which you can remember easily. Then enter your first name. I'm just showing an example here, and your last name. And once your last name is entered, you can click on sign up. And sign up, you'll get a 6-digit OTP on your mobile number. Just enter the mobile OTP here and click on verify. You can get your congratulations. Just click on finish. And then first you can enter your profile pic. Profile pic helps in getting a good introduction for your profile, creates a good cordially impression about you. So a good profile pic is recommended. Then you can select the type of occupancies available in your PG: double sharing, single sharing, triple sharing. Give your property a name which you can help identify your PG. It is not visible to the landlords. You can select the gender, select the timing requirements. You can enter the rent which is expected for each of the occupancies, and then you can enter the security deposit which is needed for your PG. You can select the number of vacant beds available. You can enter the miscellaneous charges. These are expected costs which a tenant may incur. It gives a good idea about the living expenses at your PG. You can select police verification required, the documents required for renting. You can select the lock-in period, minimum time a tenant has to stay. Then select the notice period a tenant has to give before vacating. You can select the number of single occupancy rooms available at your PG. This is an optional field. It's up to you to fill or not. You can tell the tenants about the food available and the options available. You can give a brief introduction about yourself and expectations from a tenant. This helps clarify what the tenant should expect. Also select the move-in date. You can provide your social links. These are not compulsory. This is an optional field. You can select the privacy settings. You can let the tenant know should about the phone number. You can also let them know about the email ID. Next, you can select and you can enter a cover pic for your profile. It helps generate a good impression for your PG. Then you can enter the address of your PG in an easy drop down way. The location picker can be moved around to help identify the correct address. You can identify the indoor amenities available at your PG. Then you can select the outdoor amenities available at your PG accordingly. Then also you can select the lifestyle at your PG, like for example, helper is available, smoking allowed. And finally, you can upload the images which are required of your PG. An outside and an inside image is really helpful. Images help tenants get interested in your PG, so we'd highly recommend to upload pictures. And finally, you can anything you would like to add, about your PG, ideal time to contact, and click on publish. Once you click on publish, you can click on either listing all listings to see your profile. Here you are, your profile is posted successfully, and one that is you. You can tenant can see your profile and the location. If you have multiple properties, you can just go back to your dashboard. Just under your second PG, add a new. Here you select new, and then you can select the occupancies available in your PG like last time. You can enter the details again. You can enter the rent at this second PG like you did for the first one. The same process again like you did for the first one. So it's basically a very easy to use interface where it's you can manage your PGs easily and update them accordingly. Every time you need to update your PG, you just have to log into your account and update the regular required fields, and the tenants will be able to see them. Here I'm just uploading the location for the PG. This is in, let's say, in DLF phase 2, just as an example. I can enter the house number and then move the picker, to correctly identify my PG. Then I'm updating the outdoor amenities for the second PG. Similarly for the outdoor amenities and indoor amenities, it's quickly uploading the pictures. Then just giving information, publish, clicking on all listings, and there you are. I've not uploaded the cover pic, so all I need to do is just go back, select my PG, and then all I need to do is go back to my cover pic in the second foundation tab. Just click on it. I'm just showing you this to tell you that in case you missed anything, you can always come back and upload it. There's no importance that on the first go you have to enter correct information. And there you are, right? So you can update it anytime, and you can see your PGs posted successfully for the tenants. The tenants will click on your profile,